Hello everyone and welcome back to Cram Farm. So this video is a little bit different today, but if you've been with us for any length of time, you know that we have recently moved from our old home and homestead and are building a brand new homestead from scratch, from the bottom up. And when we got ready to move, I went ahead and decluttered a lot of the kids' clothes as well as our clothes and other things within our house. So the house where we're staying actually belongs to someone else, and someone else lives here too. So we're just staying here until we can get ourselves straight on the new homestead in our new home. And so the space that we have available to us is very limited. So like this closet is not even all of our things. Like the storage on the top, there's stuff on the bottom and on the other side that doesn't belong to us at all. So I've got to make sure that I can make all of our kids' stuff. So 3 kids are sharing this closet. I've got to get all of their stuff stowed in here so that it is just manageable and we can find everything. Now, the holidays have come and gone. You know, kids grow and change. And with that, different pieces of clothing have made it into their closet that probably need to be cleaned out. Their closet is starting to look a little bit messy and I need to get in there and get it reorganized. Our kids are responsible for putting away their clothes, and because of that, I need to make the systems that we have in place simple so they can put them away. Now, I started with a shelf for pajamas, a shelf for shirts, a shelf for pants, and a shelf for all their underclothes. That obviously isn't working. They can't keep it together because I come in here and there are clothes falling out everywhere. There's clothes in this pile and that pile, and the bottom of the closet's a mess, and they can't keep it straight. And so I'm gonna help them get organized and see if they can keep it this way by grouping things together in pretty big bins or buckets or containers or whatever you have around, and then some simple labels. I think you'll be able to get your kids' closet or even your own closet organized very quickly. So the first thing I did was I gathered some bins. I knew that I already had these 4 categories and I wanted to group everything. Well, the clothes on the shelf, I liked the categories that I had. They were working, so I wanted to keep them, but I just needed something to contain the mess. So I kept with the 4 containers, underclothes, pajamas, shirts, and pants. And then the first thing I had to do was figure out size. So before I went shopping for these containers, I measured the space to see what I had. Then I went ahead, got my shelves divided up into equal spaces so that I knew all of the bins would fit. Now, to do this entire thing, I spent less than $20. So for 4 bins, and then I got the labels and the little chalkboard marker, and everything was less than $20. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to be able to get yourself organized. You can also even look around and find bins that you may already have. Now, since we're going to be moving, I also paid attention to colors that the girls might want in their new room so that I could hopefully just buy things once and be able to use it again. Now, the good thing about these bins is your clothes don't even have to be folded. You can really just throw everything back in there and the kids can easily grab it when they need it. So since they're in charge of their own clothing, I thought that this system would be very simple for them so they could easily put their clothes away, easily find what they need, and hopefully it'll stay nice and organized. So now that my shelves are spaced correctly and I know that all my buckets are gonna fit, I'm gonna start sorting clothes here on the bed, and I'm gonna put them in piles first. So I've got a pajama pile, I'm gonna have a shirts pile, a pants pile, and then an underclothes pile, because those are the 4 buckets we're gonna be organizing there. At this point, there's some things that we're just not gonna keep. I asked the girls last night, talk about their pajamas. Do you prefer gowns or do you like 2-piece pajamas better? Of course, one likes one thing, one likes the other. But we have a pile of pajamas and they're all over the closet. As you can see, they are in the floor, they're on another shelf, they're not where they're supposed to be, so we've got to help them get organized. So we did this when we pulled out stuff, but then they got Christmas pajamas, and then they got other Christmas pajamas, and someone gave them a gift of pajamas for Christmas. So we have got so many pajamas now, and look, these aren't even pajamas. They've got pants in the pajama pile. We've got to go through these, sort them out so they have less stuff to have to organize. So I wash 1 load of laundry every single day. There are 6 people in this house. So because of that, I'm gonna keep, I think if they each have 3 pair of pajamas, they're good to go. And that doesn't mean I'm gonna get rid of all their Christmas pajamas. I'm gonna take their Christmas pajamas and just pack them away for next year if they're gonna fit, but if they are something that they have outgrown, I'm gonna go ahead and donate those so someone else can get some Christmas pajamas that they will love too. That was really quick. I went ahead and sorted. Those are all pants, these are all shirts. Now I'm onto the pajamas. And I'm gonna sort those probably by 2 pieces and then gowns, because I know one child likes one and one likes the other, and then I can sort from there. Okay, that wasn't hard. Apparently we only have 3 gowns and all of these are 2 pieces. So now I'm gonna go on and pull out all of our Christmas 2 pieces. All right, so then this is something that I would probably declutter. If you look, there's a hole here, there's a hole here, there's another hole here. These probably, another hole there. These probably aren't some that they're going to wear again next year, so we can go in and we won't even donate these. We will just trash those. Now let's see, she ripped a hole in this one the other day. It's also too small, so we're gonna go on and get rid of that. Their last bucket is just like their underclothes. So I'm gonna sort through those really quick, put them in here, and then all these 4 bins will be done and we'll put them back. I've also gotta show you how we're gonna label these so they will put all of their stuff back where it's supposed to be. When I got ready to start this little organizing project, I made sure to go get a few things ahead of time. I knew I wanted to be able to label their bins so that they could put everything back. So my kids are in charge of putting their own laundry away, and so I need to make this easy so that they can put it away and keep it organized. So this bin is shirts. So we're gonna label right here, shirts. Now I found this chalk marker pen and the little chalkboard tags at the Dollar Tree. So $1 each. We're just going to label each of these, tie them on here, and they'll be able to keep themselves tidy. So it says with jute cord, but clearly my package didn't come with any cord. So I'm just gonna go find some string really quick so that we can still go ahead and label these. So there we go, PJs. So then I can just easily tie this on here. I've got all the others ready and we're gonna get those tied on their buckets too. So in just a little bit of time, I was able to take this really messy area that they had trouble keeping clean, make it simple and organized for them so they can do this on their own. The labels, if you don't have kids that can read, you could easily do pictures so that your kids could find where to put their stuff, and make sure you have it within reach. So I put the things they use the most often, like they're always grabbing their shirts and pants. We've got their underwear, their PJs all right here, so they can just grab a bucket and pull it out, get what they need, and put it back. So I think this is gonna make this closet much better. So while I was here, we had 2 buckets that were left over, And so I just gave each a bucket for their shoes. So one child's shoes are in one bucket, one child's are in the other. And that way their shoes are now organized there, their coats are hanging there. And since all the kids are having to share this closet, here are my son's clothes, and then here are the girls, and then we have my other daughter's stored somewhere else. But this small space has to work for a couple more months till we get in the house, and I think this is gonna make it doable. Thanks so much for joining us at Cram Farms today. I hope you enjoyed this quick little organizational video to show you how you could get your clothes tidied up and keep your kids' closets cleaned. Don't forget, decluttering makes it so much easier. Then group like things together, put them in buckets like this so they can easily access them and they can easily keep it organized themselves, and I think you'll be set up for success. We'll see you next time right here at Cram Farms.